Are you looking for a course or a degree that can give you a high paying salary? Are you looking for a course or a degree that can shape your career equipped with the essential life skills required for the jobs in the corporate? I know many of you might be wondering what type of course or degree I am going to talk about. Yes, I am going to talk about the MBA degree. It's a 2-year degree program that can help each and every individual to shape their career in the corporates. So, in today's video, we have with us Gayatri, who has completed their MBA degree in finance. So, not doing any further delay, let's call upon Gayatri and know her precious views regarding her MBA journey. Before that, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe by hitting the bell icon and comment for more such video in future. Hi Gayatri, welcome to my channel. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you, Deepak? All good?
I am also fine. And Gayatri, in this video, I am going to ask you some of the important questions that is related to MBA degree. So let's get started with question number first. The question first is, what motivated you to pursue an MBA, and what challenges did you anticipate when you started this program?
So to be really honest, like anybody, even I had my own doubts about MBA. Okay, like it was just another degree for me. But then I had my explorations done. Since my after just my schooling and everything, I just started with my CA coaching and everything. Then I decided, okay, this is not for me, and I explored a little bit more. When once I completed my BCom, I happened to work for a few months in a stockbroking company. And I ensured that, okay, this has to be my career because I was quite interested. And then I knew, the management positions and the roles that you're going to get after MBA would be suitable for what I'm aiming for. So I thought, why not MBA? And yes, right away, I just gave my CATs and a few other exams, like the competitive exams for MBA entrance exams. And then I just got into MBA. And to be really honest, if you ask me what were my challenges, it was basically the ambiguity of my future. What would happen? Because I haven't been in a very great, like the tier 1 college. Just even I am whatever. So even I had that, a kind of a mentality where what would happen next. That was the main challenge for me. Otherwise, I just started. I mean, that helped me actually, to be honest. When you're afraid of something, when you're afraid of your future, it kind of helps you. So it did help me, buckle me up and give me a kickstart to learn things much faster than I usually do. That answered your question.
Yeah. Definitely, this course has given all the student a lot of opportunities as well.
Yeah, I think MBA, if you don't look at it as a course, I would suggest that for people who do MBA, one is certification that they get. The other thing is you get to meet new people. To be really honest, to be really honest, I haven't studied MBA because there was a lot of knowledge in the book. How much do we study? Maybe like a week before the exams? I never saw it like that. I saw it like a course which was wholesome. And if any college or the syllabus is not able to give you that wholesome kind of a growth, I think it should be you who should be concentrating on your growth. Sometimes it is just the environment that they give you, and you should be the one doing it. And after MBA, yes, there are a lot of opportunities because one, it is kind of has become a mandatory thing to complete your MBA. And otherwise, if you have skills, MBA will definitely help you in your career. Yeah.
Now, Gayatri, moving towards the next question, time management is crucial for MBA student. How do you balance your coursework, group project, and personal life effectively?
I think it is really important to have time management because, like any other student, even I had a thought that, okay, maybe like if I start my preparations and other things in second year, it's fine. No, it is not at all like that. you should have your priorities set, that what are your goals, what do you want to do in your life, and get started with it. See, if you go to a company, let's say most of them are, planning to get into the corporate world, which I have also been into. So usually what people think is, okay, if I go in front of an interviewer, they'll just ask me technically what are the questions. I just need to, answer them properly. No, it is not like that. You need all the skills, not just that. The cracking of interview is just the beginning. It is the cream of the milk. Later on, when you are asked to perform, that is when the game gets real. So I think it is really important to prioritize everything. We have limited time, like limited resources. You are supposed to plan them and do it accordingly. No, it's not like don't have fun, don't roam with your friends. No, you are supposed to do that as well. It's your last, phase of life, student life, to be honest. So enjoy it as well, but also have your priorities. Why don't you enjoy learning things?
Yeah.
So it is very important. And how I managed this, it was hazardous for first few months, but later on I got caught with every other things. I actually had a small business going on when I was in MBA as well for the first few months. So I had enough time to do everything. I used to do a little bit of yoga in the evening, attend colleges. Sometimes I used to bunk, a lot of time as well. But then it is the growth that you are looking for. Do whatever it requires, concentrate on your growth. That's it.
Moving towards the next question, financial burden is often a challenge for MBA student. How did you manage your living expenses during the time of the MBA?
It is true that it does put in a lot of burden on you financially, especially. But luckily, I had this loan thing coming in to support me, because I didn't want to put in all the cash, and I didn't want to do that. So one thing that helped me was the bank loan, education loan. Otherwise, my parents were really supportive. I didn't have much to spend on, but then, you'll have to manage both the things. If you're coming to another state, that many people do. Thankfully, I'm from this state. But then, even then, I had to stay in a PG, take my other financial things and everything. But then I think I also had a business going on, as I already told you. It did support me a little bit, but not everybody can be doing it. But I suppose that if you can do some internships, or something that will also help you towards your career, I think it will also help you. So yes, it didn't feel like a lot of burden, because at a point you feel that, okay, it is like an investment that you're doing. So don't think about what kind of a burden this is. You have put in, you have just jumped into the water. Just learn to swim smoothly. That's it.
Definitely, learning play a very important.
I think learning is the main thing, because at a point we feel that, okay, I'll just complete my MBA and my learning is done. No, that is when you actually start learning more. Even in the corporates or even in the job, I don't think the bookish knowledge will ever help you more. It is always that you have to have in your skills handy. And I think it is the perspective that, you should be able to do things. And if you think that, life and work is different, it's going to hamper you a little bit. Even I have a few cousins, okay, who work in a corporate and their life is not so great in terms of time, if you ask me.
Yeah.
They work for 12 hours, 14 hours sometimes. They stretch themselves. And if you're passionate about the work, I think it somewhere will satisfy you from within. And that is when you can enjoy both of the things. But then if you think that, okay, I'll end my job and do the other part, it's not going to work like that. It is sad that it is not like that. You should have your time. You should have some time to spend with yourself or your family. But sadly, it is not the same in the corporate as well. So maybe you should start learning how to put all your priorities and work with it. That's it.
Moving towards the next question, did you encounter any challenges related to mental health and well-being during the time of MBA degree?
Somewhere it is yes, because once you're in a not so great and I mean in terms of rank, or it's a B grade college or things like that, you become very anxious about your future. Like, our company is going to come in. Am I going to get a good job? How is it going to be? One is that, and the second thing is the peers as well. Uh, it does affect you of what kind of friends or what kind of people you have around you. So to some extent, yes, but I didn't let it hamper the whole thing, because, of course, it is never good to get tensed, or what is it like? Something good will happen. Just leave it over there. So I always kept motivating myself, saying something good will happen if I put in good efforts. That's it. And the second part is, I'm also a meditator, so I spend most of the time, every day, regularly, I do meditate, and at least I give some 15 minutes to myself to settle down. And um, so I mean, I don't get entangled with things that are going on near me. So I think it did help me a lot. And I really suggest that everybody should have their own way of, tackling things. Meditation is one great way, but there are other ways as well. So maybe I think it is time that we all spend some time on our self growth and looking towards, towards the things that actually matter.
And Gayatri, my last question is, what suggestion would you like to give to the people who really want to make their career in the MBA?
The MBA is like any other course where you have to put in your efforts, right? It'll definitely give you some upper hand when it comes to, courses like other courses like, diploma courses or any other courses which are of, small periods of time. But then you'll have to look towards how it is going to make you grow. One, as personality, as other things are like on your skills. What kind of skills that you would have. Basically, everybody talks about skills, but nobody knows what kind of skills will actually help you in the future. So it is mostly that look towards what you're aiming for, and see. I mean, I have a few suggestions where you can actually go into like LinkedIn, or where the jobs are actually there, and then check what are the uh, key requirements, right? There would also be some skills mentioned, below where the jobs are actually mentioned. So you can actually check them and see what are the skills that you can actually acquire right now as well. They are to be learned once you go into a company or a job. So whatever skills that you can acquire right now that will be useful, that are to be studied and cultivated, practiced, and everything else. So it is basically like you're trying to prepare yourself before the one good exam day.
Thanks, Gayatri, coming to my channel. And your information is actually valid for those students who really want to make their career in the MBA as well.
Definitely. It was really nice talking to you. Hopefully, your audience do enjoy our little conversation. It was nice talking to you.